I started my clientele over again from scratch a few years ago, and now I stay booked a year in advance. Hey guys, Savannah Bell here with My Massage World, and today I thought I'd share a bit about one way that I was able to build my clientele to the point that it's at today. And that is getting referrals from doctors and other healthcare professionals. So if that's something that you would like to do, you might want to pay attention today. Let me first say that I have never had a niche or specialized in just one area. I love working on all sorts of clients, from those that are fresh out from some orthopedic surgery to oncology patients, clients with chronic pain or injuries, those who just want to chill out for an hour or two. So I get to do a good old-fashioned relaxation massage, and even some spa services like scrubs and wraps and stuff like that. I love it all. So although I targeted some of my clientele from doctors, it was not my only goal in marketing. It was not the only thing that I did. So take this and either apply it like I did or go full force and double down on it to build a solid clientele base, primarily from these referrals. All right, so how do you go about getting these referrals from doctors or physical therapists or psychiatrists or chiropractors or anybody else in the healthcare field? I know it can seem intimidating and like, oh, holy crap, these people have had way more education than me and I am going to look like an absolute idiot. But it's okay. I've had several therapists say almost that exact thing to me when I'm mentoring them, and it's like, chill out, you're okay. Because guess what? The likelihood that you actually get to speak to that doctor, slim to none. You know how many doctors I've gotten referrals from? Probably 10 or so just locally, ranging from general practitioners that are referring patients to get them off of their blood pressure medication or to help with some sort of digestive issue or a muscular or pain issue, to orthopedic and plastic surgeons whose patients need some scar tissue and mobility work. Do you know how many of those doctors I've actually spoken to or met in person? One. Just one. Very first one. And that is when I realized how freaking hard it is to get in to actually see the doctor. And no, do not book an appointment with a physician just to pitch yourself. They hate that. That will probably only piss them off. Not everybody, but a lot of them. So how the heck do you get someone you've never met to refer to you? You get to know the people they work closely with day in and day out. Their nurses and their office staff. You can't just go in and ask to put your stuff in their waiting room. Okay? They might say yes, but do you really think that's going to translate into anybody actually sending a patient your way? Not likely. Instead, you need to show them what you can do. And as much as some people might scoff at chair massage, it is freaking effective, especially in that situation. Chair massage events are a toss-up. Work for some, don't work for others. Fine. But when you're going into a business and you're promoting yourself to the staff, bring your chair. All of your business cards and brochures and whatever else you need. Okay? In fact, work up some specifically to show the benefits for their type of patients. If it's a plastic surgeon, write up a rack card or something about what massage and range of motion does to improve scarring after surgery and things like that. If it's a mental health facility, have something stating how massage can have a positive effect on depression and anxiety and body image disorders. Tailor your materials to the place that you're going. Don't just do the generic stuff. So call the doctor's office and ask their office manager if you can come in and provide some free chair massage to their staff. More than likely, they will say yes. I mean, who the heck turns down free massages, right? Be sure and ask what days and times are best for them. You want some slow time in their day so that you get the most people. In my area, it seems like that 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock range in the afternoon is pretty good. Plus, that's when employees start to hit their lull for the day, so they're more likely to take a break and take advantage of a massage. It's kind of a win-win. So set up a day and a time, print out all your specialized materials for that office, and then the day of, bring some snacks. I know it sounds silly, but don't just show up with your chair and some business cards. Bring food. The nurses and office staff will love you. The doctor's going to love you. Tailor it to whatever time you're going in. If it's, first thing in the morning, bring some breakfast style stuff. Fruit, pastries, whatever. If it's in the afternoon, bring cookies or ice cream. I personally would always take in all the stuff to make ice cream sundaes and lay it out for them to make their own. Number 1, who doesn't like ice cream? 2, it makes you stand out. And 3, it makes them stay in there longer with you. If you're set up in the break room, they'll be in there much longer putting together their little treat and eating it, giving you more opportunity to talk to them. It seemed when I started doing that, there would be a crowd that basically gathered in the break room versus just bringing nothing or bringing something like cookies that's not so time sensitive that people would just come in and leave. But whatever you want to bring something special for them. Okay. Do you know how most healthcare professionals market to each other? Like how a physical therapy office markets to a doctor's office to try to get referrals? They bring in lunch for the whole office. That's a very regular occurrence. Very. Well, most massage therapists who are trying to build their business can't quite afford that from the get-go. But ice cream or cookies or something like that isn't all that expensive. So give it a go. So you've made the call, set up things, got your special materials printed, you're there with some tasty treat, and you're giving regular old chair massages. Not so much. Spice it up. Constantly keep in mind what is on those special materials that you printed, what type of help you can offer specifically to their patients. See if you can find and help that same sort of thing with the staff. If you're at an orthopedic office, focus on any sort of injury that each person has had and how you can help. Give them some relief and explain how. If you can do that in just a few minutes on a chair, imagine what it'll be like when they come in for a full massage. Hopefully you'll get them as a client, but also they'll later often empathize with a patient and share their own story, telling them how amazing this massage therapist was who really helped their pain. Oh, and I've got her card right here because she left a bunch. How convenient. Now, you might get lucky and the doctor might come in while you're there too. Fantastic, but they often don't get the chance to. Okay, so don't stress out about that. Those nurses and the other staff are going to talk to each other and to the doctor. They have his or her ear constantly. They talk about their own pain and what's making it worse and what's helping. They talk about a patient and what they have told them is hurting or helping. And nurses often spend more time with a patient than the doctor does. Not all the time, but oftentimes. So they're even more likely to send people your way. So now you've got your plan, but how do you know what doctor's office to try first? Where do your patients go? Especially those who are really getting some great improvement with massage. Go to their doctor. Obviously, you can't talk about that patient without written consent, but it's a foot in the door because that patient will talk to their doctor about what's helping. That would be you. So the doctor hears your name and what you can do from their patient and then again from their staff. That is what gets you referrals. So I hope this helps you grow your clientele like it did mine. Let me know what you think in the comments. And for those of you who already get referrals from physicians, what have you done to get those? I would love to hear your thoughts on this. As always, thank you so much for watching today. Be sure to check us out at mymassageworld.com, like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and stay tuned for more videos.